Oh. Well, well, well. Europe just got a whole lot more interesting. First time I've seen this happen in since Common Sense was released. But Burgundy is no longer, and Austria controls a huge chunk of Central Europe now. Well, 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 well. Austria, you don't like me either. Allied to rival? Who am I allied to that's your... Oh, Ottomans. Of course. Well, that should tie things up nicely in Europe for a while. We'll see what shakes out of that. England have set Austria as their rival. Meantime, looks like Tyrone is trying to form Ireland. Wonder who their allies are. They're allied with Denmark only, so that doesn't bode well for them. Brittany hasn't changed any since swallowing Provence. England still not kicked out of the continent, although they have swallowed up most of Scotland. Well, half of Scotland, I guess. In the meantime, Tunisia here, we've dropped to 70th in overall rank. We've got all sorts of claims. Our manpower's just about full. Our castle is complete. Yes, our castle is complete. Who do we want to make friends with now? We should make friends with the French. Because, of course, the French don't have a fleet. That's a problem. So I wouldn't be able to use them against the Ottomans, or against the Aragon. Who has a fleet? Naples is really the only one. Papal State, Austria, Serbia, Hungary, Ottomans. I should finish getting my relationship. Oh, we've already finished them with... Who did I start with? Ethiopia. Let's finish getting our relationships up with them. Trade embargo, England, Austria. Yep. Another advisor died. That was our trader. Austria peaced with Augsburg. Just war reparations. Annexation is 60% complete. Carmen have started improving relations with us. Carmen currently at war with Ottomans, I presume. Oh, Carmen about to cease to exist. A war, two separate wars, Garkanulu and Ottomans. They're at war with Karkanulu and as well. If Kara can get an established presence on the Mediterranean, they could actually be a decent ally. They're the wrong religion, however. So getting an alliance with them might be difficult. What are we at? Minus 60. Ugh. Despite having maxed relationships. My Navy strength is giving me a bonus. My Army strength is giving me a penalty, and the distance is the big one. Oh, Ottomans have more of the Mediterranean as well, I see. That actually gives them a border with the Mamluks, which is good for us. That is very good for us. Genoa still haven't gotten their island back under control, occupied by Genoese peasants. Kind of at a standstill. I really need some more naval power, and I guess we don't have any diplomats available. I guess my next step is fabricating claims on some more of Tlemcen. And start moving. If we could just get Dara, that gives me access across the strait, even though I'm not going to be able to challenge Castile anytime soon. That would give me access to getting across there and fabricating claims across the way. Ooh, we got a revolt by event here. Where are we at? Zorawa. Make sure I don't have troops there down here. Okay. And that is a non-castellated province too, unfortunately, which means they're probably going to get control of it before I get down there. That's not a huge deal. It is a peasant army, for one, which won't be too hard to wipe out. It's also a small army. I've got no troops to sortie because there's no fort there. Come on. Why did you stop? Yep, they've took control. Okay. Should be simple to take control back. I hate those event revolts. They just pop up out of nowhere. Put them in a non-castellated, non-forted province, and you're bound to lose them. Did we get? Do we get? Well, at least we don't get the nationalism any longer. Yeah, that knocked my manpower down by about 1,000. Not a big deal. Not a terrible deal. Why do they have autonomy? Is that what the penalty was? Well, I'm not going to bother with it. It's 9%. It'll drop 9 by 0.1 a month. It won't take long for the autonomy to be down to 0 again. Okay, annexation, 91%, 94%. That will give us a bonus to our diplomacy. Fazan started to improve relations with us. They're not liking their place between us and Mamluks, I'm guessing. Conquest CB against me. Yeah, good luck with that. Independence Cassius Belli against Mamluks. I wonder. Support independence. I have no diplomats. Well, I'll have a diplomat here in just a moment. I'm 98.4%. So end of the month, I should complete the annexation and gain a whopping 11 points of development. Come on. You're at 100%. Complete already. Before the mission completes for the missionary. Well, that's not going to happen. That's not due to complete until June. It's going to wait until the end of the month, despite being at 100% already. Should have completed at the beginning of the month. Okay, what do we get here? We get a -3 diplomatic reputation for the integration, but we get a +5 prestige and a +1 diplomatic reputation. And there is Tunis, slightly larger. Salzburg is pieced out with Austria by being annexed. Okay, next mission. Give me the... Nope, they did not give me the missionary completion. Rival of our rival, in this case, it's Crimea's opinion of me, 100%, or improve our prestige. I hate the improve our prestige. It's just so hard to improve prestige at this point in my location. Let's get the Crimea. They're already starting at +45, so it won't take long to do this. Oh, look at Lithuania. Lithuania, Poland. Hungary's still fairly large. I'm surprised Wallachia and Moldavia still exists. We're starting to see some... Oh, we've uncovered India. Looky there. I don't think we started with that knowledge, but I missed a spread of knowledge... it looks like, because I'm pretty sure we were cut off right at the end. In fact, I know we were cut off we could just see the Timurids a little bit. I don't think we could even see Oman. I might be wrong about that. Okay, so anyway, over here we are now 124 development rank. Yay. We're about ready to get our first admin tech point, too. Hallelujah. Looks like we're just about 2 months away. And there is our conversion. Austria have set England as their rival. We have one Oh, no. Hey, we're at 100% religious unity, aren't we? We are. At 100% religious unity, we actually have an unrest penalty. Really? There we are, our very first admin tech point. Only 15 more years or so. 77... 14 more years until we can get our first idea group. Okay, well, now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and set my focus. It'll become a 655. Oh, yeah, because we're getting a full 5 points, 6 points now. Yeah, we're going to set our focus 755. Let's boost our admin up a little bit. Why are we losing money? Oh, yeah, why are we losing money? Are we still reinforcing? No. Why are we losing money? Advisor maintenance, RB maintenance, fleet maintenance, fort maintenance. Oh, our fort maintenance has gone up a little bit. And we picked up 2,000 more troops. Well, let's move them there. I can lower my RB maintenance. I can also mothball these guys. I haven't used them at all. Once they are merged up. What's our power projection at? We need to do something about our power projection, I think. Let's lower our army maintenance. Get our diplomat back. Why are we losing money? 1.36. I guess. Mothball all forts. Oh, we're over our force limit. That would be why. That would be part of why, anyway. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, that's better. We're making one a month again. We'll keep the forts active for now. I'm not sure I'm ready to mothball the forts. Hello there. Torn Shark, welcome. Welcome to my attempt at a Tunisian run of the Sons of Carthage achievement. I've been running for about 3.5 hours. Going to be running for another 45 minutes before I take a dinner break. And we've done fairly well, expanding to our west primarily. Gobbled up some smaller territories in the middle of our territory, taking a little bit from Tlemcen, which is our next target of opportunity, I do believe. Take a look, and we can see that is our diplomatic map, our alliances with Hejaz and the Ottomans to keep the Mamluks at bay. And we forced, somebody forced Morocco to release Sousse and Fez, and we allied Fez right away. Tlemcen is probably going to be our next target, although is it worth... they would probably join a war against me when I go to war against Tlemcen anyway. I'll be able to take them as a separate part of the peace. God, income is so bad here, isn't it? We've just got our first admin tech level. We're about 2/3 of the way getting our next Diplo tech level. Slightly behind that in military tech level. That gives us, I wonder what the tech map looks like. I haven't looked at that in a while. Is anybody really, I'm ahead of all of my neighbors, I guess. Fez is at 334. Of course, we're at 444 only. 344. Tlemcen is equal with us at 444. So, yeah, very slow. Of course, okay, yeah, we're only 20 years into the game. Yeah, well, I'm about ready to go to war. I would if I weren't ready to go to war against Tlemcen again. Once that war's done and I take Togurt and one or two more provinces here, then yes, I will mothball my forts and save that money. How long does it take to unmothball them? I know when you unmothball the fleets, it takes a significant amount of time. I don't know how long it takes to unmothball the forts. I presume it's the same. Let me make sure we have claims here. I guess I should get one more claim done. I think I have a claim here, right? Oh, I didn't complete any claims over here? Oops. Well, let's fix that. I can't go to war until I have a claim done. I want at least the naval port. Grain, and coal, wool. Yeah, in our last war, I just took Titeri, as well as all of the Togare provinces except for the one left. But I gave Fez, my ally, some provinces over here to strengthen them against potential Portuguese aggression. Since I wasn't going to be able to help them too much, it looks like Portugal is eating up into Morocco again. Do they have any claims? They've rivaled Fez as well. That's not good for us. We really wanted a strong Western. What we wanted was a strong Morocco. Unfortunately, the Ottomans and Tlemcen saw to that they would not be able to. We really need to get the rest of Tlemcen, I think. So we have some sort of strength here. The problem is, God, we have such a small force limit. And we won't be able to do anything about that until we get another couple tech levels either. I am really not liking the position here. I said I really wanted a strong Morocco. In my first run at this, Morocco managed to kick Portugal out in the war. That didn't happen this time. Instead, Tlemcen invaded Morocco with the Ottomans' help, completely carpet-sieged Morocco, and broke it into multiple territories. And that's really going to cause us problems here. I said when it happened that that was going to cause problems with this particular playthrough. We're still only getting 1.3 in trade right now. Claim fabrication 1/3 done. We've just about completed our mission in Crimea. I really need... I don't know what I need at this point. I really need Naples to break out of the PU. That's what I really need. I don't suppose supporting independence is an option. Loyal attitude towards Aragon. Nope, that's not an option. What about here in Fez? We were thinking about supporting their independence against Mamluks. Nope, they have a loyal attitude towards the Mamluks, so that's not going to happen either. Aragon is at war with Morocco. Yeah, they're involved here. Yeah, I think the best thing to happen is for me to occupy, kick Tlemcen out. If I can do that and have a solid border with Fez, I still don't think we have enough troops to be able to kick the Moroccans out. What are their tech levels here? They're they're still only tech level 4. Aragon's tech level 5 military, as is Castile. So I could fight off the Portuguese one-on-one. I couldn't do the same against Aragon or Castile. Is Castile in that war? They are. Now, whether they would join a war against Fez as well remains to be seen. Let's complete this claim fabrication. I think I'm going to get 2 claims done. I want to be able to get a border with Fez here by claiming Kazdir as well. So once those claims are done, we will go to war with Tlemcen again, and probably also take Togurt out. Crimea mission is almost complete. That will give us access to a new mission. In the meantime, we're 60% through our military tech at least. Still, Aragon, yeah, Portugal's going to beat us to that tech, I am quite certain. You don't want to become a vassal, do you? We'd have to get an alliance first. No. They have a negative opinion against us. I suspected that. Come on, complete the mission here. There we go. Mission complete with Crimea. That's prestige and diplomatic power. We can recall him. and see what missions are available now. Improve our prestige. We're at 8 right now, gaining at 0.09 a year. Control of spice. Remove Togurt from the map. Well, since they will be involved in this next war anyway, give us a manpower recovery speed and yearly prestige bonus. We will take that mission. They will be involved in our next war, I'm quite certain. Oh, and Ottomans have completed the consolidation of central Anatolia here. So they should keep the Mamluks at bay, because I know they're rivaled. They're also in a war with the Knights of Venice, Corfu, and Naxos. They are rivaled with the Timurids, Kara, and the Mamluks. They're enemies with the Mamluks. And they're our ally, thankfully. The Ottomans are starting to get strong, though. That doesn't bother me. I don't think we'll ever be at a point where we're going to be at odds with the Ottomans. And having them available against the Western powers over here is probably a good thing now. What would just out of curiosity, what would happen? We would get the Ottomans involved in that war. He would get Hejaz and Najd. I'm not doing it. I was just curious as to what would happen if we were to press some of these wars on the Eastern Front. I would not get support from the Ottomans against them. So we're going to hold off. We want to consolidate our Western Front anyway. First claim almost done. Let's start our second claim. Once that claim is done, we will press our war. We'll take these guys out as they are certain to join our war, or join against us, I mean. Nope, I can't send another diplomat until the end of the month. 1.5 income a month. Cost us 100 to build a temple too, right? So we can't build any temples yet. What's the development level of these provinces here anyway? I'm curious. 8, 3, and 3. So that's the most valuable. Another grain province won't hurt. A wool province won't hurt. What are their other provinces, just out of curiosity? Grain, cloth, and cloth. There's no other spice until we get down here into Dra. So our mission to get a third spice province, that would be where we would have to go to get it. The only other one that I saw immediately was over here at Alexandria, which is why I'm staying away from that particular mission for now. They're not putting up much of a fight. There's a total of 10,000 men that I can see down here. We really need to get border with Fez here, because that after Morocco is done, that's probably going to be the next place Portugal tries to move. And we don't have a naval force limit to enable us to fight off any kind of a naval battle with the Westerners, especially the alliance of Portugal, Castile, and Aragon, and which includes Naples, by the way. Mamluks have an... Okay, well, there we go. They have gotten their annexation, and our path is clear to the east now. Well, clear in that we know who will be fighting. What do they look like for their alliances? I am curious. Really not worried about their allies. Unfortunately, Hejaz is an ally of both of us, so I can't get them in an offensive war. They're about ready to lose Dulkadir. I wonder... I have a free relationship. Could we potentially get minus 1,000 attitude toward us. Their ally, I'm allied to Hejaz, another minus 50, so I probably can't get Elodia as an ally. I've already looked at Kara. We're still at minus 75, mainly due to the distance between borders penalty. Who else could I ally? We've already looked at this. We could ally Provence, of all things. I'm really not willing to do that. I could probably... I think a Papal State is not a... I don't know. I don't know what to do with my fourth reputation. Yeah. Guess I could maybe ally Seuss. That would just get me into a war against the Westerners earlier, and wouldn't help me on the east at all. I really need another ally on the east. Korea is not really a good choice. They're too small. I don't know. I'll hold that free for now, I guess, because I don't know what to do with it. I might vassalize Tlemcen in this war. If I do that, that would be my fourth reputation point. I think that's the best use of that fourth point. We need 813. 843 for the military. We're actually about ready to complete our diplomatic tech 5. Gives us a trade range and trade efficiency bonus. Trade efficiency will boost our trade income to all of 1.48 or something like that. That claim is 80% complete. Once that claim is done, I guess I can go ahead and get my troops ready here. We have no revolt risk, no unrest at all. Let's look at our autonomy. I could boost my autonomy in a couple territories, particularly there. I think I'll wait till after the war and see how the war goes. The war should be fairly simple. I think I'll wait till after the war, and then I'll look at that autonomy map. Excuse me, map mode, and boost some autonomy up in a couple provinces that are highly autonomous. Lower the autonomy, I should say. Okay, this war is about ready to kick off. Let me make sure there's no surprises here. They didn't ally themselves with the Ottomans or anything. Might actually get the Ottomans to join me. Now they're at war, so probably not. End of the month, and we will likely have our maintenance at max and complete the fabrication at the same time. Okay, to war we go. I think all I have to worry about is a 2-ship fleet as well, so I'm not even worried about that. Claim is done. Diplomacy, declare war. All of his allies would join again. I'm not worried about the Seuss, and I'm not worried about them. Off we go. And we get a free leader as a result of that as well. So let's actually hire him and put him on 3201. Not a bad leader. Put him on that army before we get in. I'm going to chase this army down because he's going to be trying to first battle complete. He's going to try to invade my territory here. And we will go ahead and I think my sound just went on the fritz a little bit. Yeah, well, thankfully, I was planning on stopping for dinner in half an hour anyway. Let's finish that army off before we complete the siege here. I was planning on taking dinner break at the top of the hour anyway, which means probably after this war is over, whenever that is. Okay, that knocked that army out of contention. And what I'm going to do is chase this army down. Okay, plague! Oh no! Diseases, okay. Lose 9 ducats or gain local autonomy and Constantine and the local goods produced. I can afford the monetary loss. I had money saved up, fortunately. Yeah, my sound certainly went on the fritz here. I can hear it, but it's distorted. Okay, let's chase that army down, crush him, and then complete our occupation. I'm going to try to do a carpet siege on them, which means probably taking out their fort first. And if I can vassalize them as part of this war, that'll be our 4th reputation. That will give me a solid front against the Westerners here as well. Oh, he's going to retreat all the way to Seuss. Okay, no big deal. I will occupy this territory, then go occupy the fort. Oh, when did Seuss? Darn it. I didn't see Seuss sneak up. How did they manage to do that? Oh, I know how they did that. I don't need to be home. Go attack. What does he have for a fleet there? Potentially 6 light and 2 galleys? Maybe I'll go ahead and get them out of mothball status. 2 light, 2 galleys, 3 transports, 2 more transports. How do I want to do this? I want to force him to commit first. Let's go up here. We're going to lose our control of this because of the fort. Oh, that's right. I can't go straight into that. Let's go there then. That's fine. I'm going to lose control of this because of the fort. That's fine. I want to destroy the armies before I worry about anything else here. Am I actually... Those aren't ready to go to war yet. You know what? I just want the numbers there. I know they're still in mothball status, but I just need the numbers up here quickly. I've lost my light trade fleet, believe it or not. They're already halfway through their movement as well. Oops. I did not expect to have a problem with my trade fleet there. I'm going to have to rebuild some light ships now. In the meantime, this battle down here, we've got a wall breach, so that'll go over fairly quickly. The good thing is their morale was already low from the early battle. The bad news is they just completely recovered their morale, it looks like. That might not have been a good idea. Well, I'm destroying their ships, though, so maybe I'll be okay, despite having everything at low... 96% repaired. It's good enough for me. It's mostly transports now, so I should be okay there, actually. I really need to get that fort. I need this army to finish their siege. He's going to move into Tateri. Good. Once he's halfway there, by the time he's halfway there, I'll have gained control of that. But the problem is gaining control of that is not going to help. That's a fort, too. I should be able to crush his army here. He's committed. And there we go. We've defeated their fleet. Unfortunately, it cost me most of my lights because I had not counted on a fleet being there. Where's the sortie? We are going to arrive 25 April, so now's the time to sortie. Crush that army again, and then I'm going to go straight across through Corsinus, and then the fort there, the capital, I guess it is, and get that fort out of the way. Where's my general? I just realized. Oh, okay, it does have a leader attached. Go straight for the fort. This one should be done soon. Yep, that one's almost done, so that'll give me another army up there to help contend with the... I haven't lost much in the way of manpower either, which is good. There's our tech. Okay, let's get that tech out of the way. Trade range and trade efficiency. We're down to 1.11 because of the loss of our light ships, however. What does he have left? He's got 6,000 men left and 4 light ships and two transports left. So I did sink most of the transports at least. By the time he's able to move back up into my direction, this siege will be done. All I need is a decent die roll. Got one. I could assault it. I'm not going to bother with the manpower unless it really starts dragging on here. I need a 7 or higher on the die roll, so I'm better than 50% chance a month. Which means it'll last for 2 years, right? Nope, there it is. I think what I'm going to do is put this army in the capital there because it's got a leader with siege ability, and then use this to occupy the neighboring territories. Okay, our ships are mostly repaired. Did we didn't lose any ships in that fleet at all, so that's good. I could probably separate piece these guys. Uh, 9 diplomatic power, which I have available. Diplomatic power is going to be the problem probably in actually vassalizing Tlemkin. 0.7 prestige, 2 AE, 0.14 inflation. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Six years to complete the conversion, and that completed our mission as well. Improve our prestige or the rival of our rival. Milan's opinion. See, these are easy, and they're cheap diplomatic power. Milan. Keeping one free. Okay, his army is now cut off. I guess I need to go ahead and use them to blockade. Okay, we're going to move this army up here. Just realized Fez never joined my army, my battle war, did he? I think I knew that. It's probably too late. I don't really need them, so I won't worry about that. But just realized they didn't support our call to arms attitude toward enemies. He's got a positive attitude against probably Seuss. Move this one up here. That will give me a leader with siege ability up there. We lost the blockade and non-blockade. And then take the other army. Oops. Let's go there first. Occupy this one. Go crush the army up above. He doesn't have enough troops there to actually siege me anywhere because he... what is that? Aragon. Did they peace out? Yep, they peaced out. Truce with Morocco until 77. Let's see what Morocco lost. How badly did Morocco do? Portugal accepted peace. Morocco lost Tangiers and Ducala. So Portugal's presence on the continent is starting to get worrisome here. Is everybody gonna... Oops, I don't have enough troops there to siege. That's a problem. Let's I need what, 9,000 men there, so let's drop 4,000 men into this province here to finish the siege. Oh, here comes Seuss with 8,000 men. I'm glad I moved just in time to block their advance, their attempt to relieve the siege, it looks like. I'm losing. No, they're losing. Never mind. Looks like I acted just in time to prevent a catastrophe. And there goes Aragon marching across the map again to get home. Yeah, you're right. They do not know how to use their fleets to... they have a fleet capable of transporting 3,000 men. Don't know what they're doing there. Okay, so we need to drop 4,000 men off here. Select this army. And we'll drop 5,000 men off. That's plenty. Select this unit. Is there a fort there? There's no fort there, so why do I have to go... Fort level 0. Fort level 0. Huh, I thought I could go from here to here without having to go around, but evidently you actually have to leave a zone of control of the fort to move in, even to move into a neighboring province. That's fine. There they come with 6,000 men. Wait a second here. Stop, stop, stop. I can't merge them because they're already halfway through their movement. Okay, no big deal. He doesn't have enough men to fight off that. Oh, I put both my generals in that. He's just going to beat his head against a wall that is me sieging his fort there, evidently. Oops. I need to leave 1,000 men here. just in case he's able to. Yeah, he's not able to. So we'll have them completely sieged down here in a moment. Timurids are in a civil war. Well, that's good for us, I guess. That leaves some pressure off of the Ottomans. And they are now down to 5,000 men. It's still significant. This siege should be over momentarily, allowing me to move. England has the War of the Roses. And here comes Fez. What is Fez doing? Fez is at war with Morocco now. Oh, good for you, Fez. Strengthen yourself, because the Moroccos obviously can't do anything against the Portuguese. Oops. No, I don't want them on the transports. Okay, so we're going to take Dara and Kazdir and vassalize them if we can. And if need be, I can go across and attack Sousse as well. Because, well, I don't know, Morocco's in the way. I was going to say, I can go through Fez, I'm pretty sure. We got a wall breach, so this siege should end fairly soon. What's my manpower at? I'm at under half manpower, so I don't want to do an assault at this point. We'd just let the siege play itself out. That would be just a little bit too costly in manpower for my taste. What's the supply limit here? Supply limit. Supply limit, where are you? England declared war on Austria in the middle of the War of the Roses. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get everything together. We got a 7,000 man army trying to move up here. Trying to relieve the sieged provinces. We are going to cut that off. Let's go ahead and reorganize these armies here. I need how many? 27. I need 9,000 men. So we will take 6. Leave that 6,000 there. That's only 5,000 men to fight off a 7,000 man army. We can leave some troops there. I want to crush this army first. I don't have enough to continue the siege, but the siege won't lose progress. I want to smash this army. Oh, wow. What's going on here? Oh, Fez. Yeah. Naval supply production has been unusually good. Heavy ship and light ship cost minus 10%. That'll be useful if I have money left after the war to rebuild my light ship fleet. I really could use my military tech at this point. Go back and finish this siege off if we can. Manpower is down to 5,000. It's starting to get a little worrisome here. good news is he can't have much manpower left himself. We've got a total of 6,000 men still, however. Okay. Yep. J for the siege view. Yep. 7, 4, and 14 is 18. So we need at least 2 ticks of the war score time, or the war timer, siege timer, to even have a chance at ending it. Could use another siege breakthrough. We only have 1 break right now. 1 wall breach. Okay, let's keep an eye for his army coming back up again. Got 4,000, so he must have 2,000 further south. Oh, my general's dead. My general died. Is that my siege general? I don't think it is. It isn't. So let's go ahead and... nope, we can't get a new general yet. We're under our power projection. Okay, if we got another 14 on the die roll next siege phase, we would complete it. You need to go siege a fort. Don't move back up into your territory. You're going to just lose it. I think they need to work on the AI just a little bit with the... because all he's doing is moving in and out of his own... Oh, because he can't move directly in because of the... Yeah. What he needs to do is just maintain an army here, complete both sieges, then he could move into draw. But he's completing a siege and not being able to move down because of the fort zone of control. And now Morocco's going to unsiege this one. He doesn't have enough troops to do it. Or just leave a siege army behind here and attack the Moroccan army before they re-siege Sagara. That would work too. Yeah, so now all we're doing is waiting for a die roll here to come in our favor. There we go. Okay. Got an 88% war score. We should be able to get the piece that we want here. We want Kazdir and Dara, and then we want to vassalize you. Yes. We can do that and still have war score left over. We want you to give up any claims in my territory and still have war score left over. Give me your gold. Okay, there we go. We're going to get a ton of aggressive expansion here. We get 10 prestige for that. 12 points of aggressive expansion, however. 24 power projection is nice. 46 diplomatic power. I have it. Yep, I'm happy with it. Give it to me. Okay, that gives us a vassal. That gives us a clear border all the way across with our alliance with Fez. It gives us a clear border all the way across so that we can have a solid front against Portugal if they get any more expansionistic here. What that also did was really drained our manpower, although we are fully reinforced. Let's move some of you up there. Let's break the armies apart a little bit here. Let's go ahead and start our coring process. 134. Oh my. Glad we've got to focus on admin right now. Okay, religiously, we are still Nothing new there. We're still completing the missionary conversion here. Let's keep one in the fort there, one in the fort over there. Okay, end of the War of the Roses. So England is once again intact. Looks like Tyrone got all they're going to get out of it, out of the Ireland Irish oh, hey, looky there. That's new. They gobbled up a piece of Scotland. How's that for your Irish attempt there, Q? Okay, we'll take a quick look. I am going to take a dinner break here. England being kicked out of the continent by Austria, of all people. Well, well, well. This can be a funny game sometimes. They still have their northern provinces intact. Yeah, Austria is going to be huge there. Let's see, what are our Ottomans doing? They're attacking Venice. Good for them. Naples is still in the personal union with Aragon. Not going to be able to do much about that. Portugal is still... If Portugal ever loses their alliance with Castile and Aragon, we'll be in good shape to well... Not really. We can't do anything about them unless one of our allies or vassals do, I guess. Okay, we can get another leader here. Let's go ahead and do that. A 0221. That's actually not a bad leader for this stage of the game. Okay, we have a looming disaster, Peasants' War, because our manpower is... Presumably because our manpower is... Oh! What happened? Whoa, how did we lose our stability? We didn't have a royal marriage with Pumpkin. Ooh, I did not notice that. Well, let's take a look and see who we can rival now. Mamluks is probably the logical choice there. So we'll do that. When did we lose take a stability hit? We didn't declare war while we were truced, I don't think. That would have done it, though. I don't know. I don't know when we took that stability hit. I'm going to have to watch the video and go back and see. Okay, now we have... Rebel factions, separatists. Let's deal with them. I really probably need to boost the stability. That's bothering me. I have no idea when that came into being. We didn't lose a leader. I don't know. We need to stabilize our country here. War exhaustion didn't do it, although it's causing to the unrest, obviously. Now we can get to -1, and that's it. I'm going to take this to the end of the calendar year and call it for the session while I have a dinner break. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video and find out where our stability dropped. Had to be during the war. We were perfectly fine before the war. That's curious. I think I'm going to go ahead and boost my stability at least to 0. And at least get rid of the unrest for all the locals. I'll still have unrest for the people that the territories I just took. And then I'm going to have to build my navy back up as well. I can lower my army maintenance some. I don't want to lower it too much while I have that much unrest, but 17 of 19 now, so we gained a total of 1 force limit, and we haven't gained any naval force limit yet. I need to build 5 more light ships to rebuild the trade fleet. Now I have actually options for trading as well. Yes, let's go ahead and get our royal marriage back with the Ottomans. We've got nothing reinforcing, so it's all gaining 138 a month. What is the trigger for the disaster at this point? Progress is, it's still in the beginning stages, so our stability had to have just dropped. Would have the following effects: progress -1 each month, stability less than 1. One of the following must be true. I need to get my manpower back up to 50%. Okay, that should get rid of most of the unrest for the some of the locals anyway. Yeah, we're at 0.1. That'll drop. Hey, look at that. We got a point of war score. Or of score, I mean. We got 1 score. Our diplomatic rank is giving us points. We got 1 point. That's a first. And as long as until I get these rebel problems down, I got to keep my forts up, I think, as well. Let's go ahead and merge that army. We'll have 1 big army, 1 small army. The unrest is going up from 0.1 to 0.2. Is that part of the disaster? National unrest +5, stability cost modifier +50. Would have the following effects during the Peasants' War. I can get rid of it completely by boosting the stability 1 more point. That would take the disaster out of play. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I hate spending the points like that, but I don't want to end with a peasant war looming either. We're close to, well, no, we're not even close to getting our military. Oh, that's right, we just spent 50 points of it. Ugh. We spent 100 points of it. We spent 50 on a harsh treatment and 50 to get a leader. But we are making money. Let's go ahead and build. We can get a couple of our ships rebuilt. We can build a total of 5. 1, and the times are way up because of the not the unrest, but the war exhaustion. Which would be quicker, spending 75 diplomatic power, which we have available actually. Let's go ahead and do that. But we still want need to get a positive stability to get rid of this peasant war. What's our total manpower? 16,000, so I need 4,500 manpower to alleviate that, getting it at 130 a month. 1,300 every 10 months. So that would be 30 months, roughly, to get above the manpower level to avert the Peasants' War. Can I hold off for 30 months without spending any points? It's going up by 1% a month, currently at 10%. So, yeah, actually I could. It would take me 90 months to trigger the war, right? 89 months. Of course, if I get another negative stability hit in this time, I think we'll hold off. I'm not going to spend the points at this point. I think I'm okay. With that said, well, I already went past the end of the year. We'll go to the end of this current year. I'm going to go preheat my oven here. Be right back.